So, pallets of clothing. In my outreach program, I have a program where on back to school, it's called the Favorite Sons and Daughters program, where I give brand new clothing to children in need who are going back to school as an incentive for them to go ahead to school and have self-confidence when you get there on the first day. People not teasing you because you're wearing hand-me-downs and raggedy clothes. We give brand new clothing. So we're going to take pallets of those brand new clothing to Haiti and give to kids and young people and people in need and earthquake victims pallets of clothing through the Favorite Sons and Daughters program.
I'm coming to talk to you about Xavier and Deja. This video is to let you guys know about community outreach. That's what the clothes are for. I sell clothes, so I decided that we're going to be going and finding worthy students here in the Orlando area who've been working hard in school, have good grades, but they might be in families that can't afford new clothes or can't afford decent clothes. So what we decided to do is, instead of me selling the clothes, Xavier and Deja are going to be helping me, and we're going to be going out into the community and finding these kids who have A's and B's in school, and we're going to be giving away brand new clothes to these young kids.
Why are you choosing to do this type of community outreach?
Because some kids aren't as lucky as others, and they do well in school. They try hard to get good grades, but at the end of the day, their parents can't afford to buy them a lot of stuff. So us giving them clothes is a big thing to me.
All right, Deja, how about you?
I feel that not a lot of kids have what we have. They might not be able to go on this experience, so giving them clothes might help and encourage them to keep getting good grades.
All right, what are some of the clothes you got there, Deja? What's that top shirt say? What is it?
It's a polo shirt.
Okay, it's polo. What's that next shirt?
It's a Rockaware shirt.
Okay, so these are name brand. Is that a tag still on that?
Yes.
Okay, brand new name brand clothes. Xavier, what's over there? What you got over there? What's that?
This is polo.
Okay.
And this is...
Is that Ed Hardy, Christian artist here?
Yes.
Is that a jersey that I see under there? Look, dig under there. Is that a...
Yeah, right here.
Miami Heat. Turn it over. Okay. Is that a tag still on that?
Yes.
So you giving away a brand new Miami Heat LeBron James jersey to a kid down here in Florida, huh?
Yes.
I think they're gonna like that.
So first of all, tell us your name, what school you go to.
My name is Darius Milford, and I go to Memorial Middle.
All right, Memorial Middle School. What grade are you in, Darius?
8th grade.
Okay, you're in the 8th grade. So next year you'll be going to high school. What high school you going to?
John.
Okay. All right. I remember you from a couple years ago. You had great grades then, so I wanted to come back and see if you were still working hard and still hitting the book. So let us know what your report card looks like. Read off some of the grades that you had.
In Spanish, I got a A. Language arts, I got a B. PE, I got a C. History, I got an A. Critical thinking, I got an A.
All right, hold up. Time out real quick. I want y'all to notice something. He says Spanish, he has an A, right? What was the second class?
Language arts.
Language arts, he also has an A. All right. Further down the report card, he said he had history. He had an A in history too, right? Now, tell me this. You play football? Yep, you play football, right? He's also a huge basketball player. That's all we did in camp. We played ball all the time. But tell me the one class that you had a C in. PE. Out of all of the classes that he get a C in, it's PE. So notice, he don't have an A in PE and a C in language arts or a C in Spanish. He got an A in Spanish and a C in PE. Okay, we got an athlete and he's hitting the books. So When we opened up the bag, what did you decide to grab? What piece of clothes did you decide to get?
LeBron James jersey.
All right, you got the brand new Miami Heat LeBron James jersey. We here with Xavier. So we here today to do some community outreach and give back to these students like Darius who working hard in school. So how you feel about coming out here and sharing these brand new clothes with Darius? And Deja, what you think about Darius hitting the books like he has for the past 2 years and being consistent? And how do you feel about coming out here and rewarding them for being consistent?
I think it's good. It helps kids, let them know that somebody out there is helping them and that it's good to keep up good grades in school.
All right, so Darius, also known as 2D, I just wanted to let you know that it does pay to stay in school and work hard. You hear that all the time as a kid, but I want to be an adult who comes around and rewards you for working hard. All right, so don't drop out. Don't stop hitting the books. Don't let the grades slide. We're going to have you laced as long as you keep them grades up. All right? Good seeing you, man.
We're also partnering with It's From the Soul. Andre McDonald, who runs It's From the Soul, gives brand new and gently used sneakers away to homeless people in New York and across the country. Andre McDonald is coming on this trip, and we will be giving out brand new sneakers. Can you imagine earthquake victims who lost a limb and are going around barefoot on crutches now can have a brand new pair of sneakers? Things that we take for granted, people would almost kill to have there.
What I absolutely love about the holidays more than any other time of year is that people stop and take time to help those who really need it. But we wanted to do our part and have a little fun in the process, so we decided to play a positive Christmas prank on a man who's making a difference from his soul to the soles of his feet. Take a look.
By day, Andre McDonald helps people dress fashionably at an upscale men's store. But after hours, he's on a mission to help the homeless, one pair of shoes at a time.
There are people on this planet walking around with no shoes on, and I want to change that.
It all started 3 years ago, when Andre spotted a homeless man who wasn't wearing any shoes.
I basically took my brand new pair of sneakers off and went and gave it to him.
That motivated Andre to start It's From the Soul. He collects donated shoes, determined to get them onto the feet of as many homeless people as possible.
I need help. I need people also to go into your closet and grab the things that you just want, and let's give them to the people who need.
When we come to videotape Andre's story, he thinks our producer is from a local news station, doing a profile on people who are giving back. We ask him to show us the best kinds of sneakers people can donate if they want to help. But he has no idea we have another producer posing as the store manager. And boy, is he in for a big surprise.
Hi, how are you? What's your name?
Andre McDonald.
Well, Andre, guess what? You are the 1 millionth customer today. Guess what? There's more. We are giving you 60 seconds to grab any pair of shoes over in this area, and whatever you grab, you get to keep for free. Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You ready to come with me?
I'm ready to go.
All right, let's go. Ready, set, go. Come on, Andre. Come on, Andre. You got this. You got this, Andre. You got this, Andre. Come on, Andre. Let's go, Andre. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, Andre, guess what? You just got pranked by the Meredith Vieira Show. We're taking you to the Meredith Vieira Show right now.
When Andre realizes he can keep the shoes and he's going to be on our show, he's overcome with emotion.
I've been doing this for 3 years by myself, and it's just just overwhelmed. And I want to help more people. I want to help more homeless people. I feel like I'm dreaming.
Our original goal and dream was to build a school in Malawi. So we have also found and collaborated with an organization called Helping Hands Bring Sunshine. Helping Hands Bring Sunshine. My girl Fran and my main man T-Roy up in New York are a part of this awesome organization that has already, out of their own sacrifice, when they saw the hurricane, Fran is from Haiti, put a movement together, started the organization, put the 501c3 together, and collected supplies and clothes and everything, and physically built a school in Haiti.
In 2008, Haiti was hit by 4 devastating hurricanes. Sitting in front of my TV, I knew that I needed to do something and act quickly. I started emailing friends and family asking for their help. Before you knew it, my living room was full of boxes filled with clothes, shoes, toiletries, and canned food. Not knowing at that time exactly how to ship these items, I knew one thing. I knew that I needed to make sure that these items will make it in the hands of the people in need. And the only way I could guarantee this was to hand deliver these items myself. This is how hand-to-hand distribution was born and continues to be at the core of our processes.
Now, in Haiti, to go to school, you have to pay tuition. There are private there is no public schools in Haiti. So to go to school is a privilege for a privileged few. You must pay tuition to attend school, elementary school in Haiti. But most of the citizens of Haiti don't have the income to pay for their kids to go to school. Helping Hands Bring Sunshine not only built a school and had about 300 kids in the school, all of the kids go to school for free.
In 2011, Helping Hands Bring Sunshine sponsored a school in Croix-des-Bouquets. It started with a tent, 2 pillars, and a roof. With the help of our donors, we were able to build walls, purchase blackboards, desks, and supplies for 200 students.
Helping Hands Build Sunshine subsidizes the tuition, pays the salaries of the teachers, and provides the one meal that these children get all day they receive at the school. We are also collaborating with Helping Hands Bring Sunshine.
I quickly realized that one cannot learn nor concentrate while being hungry. In November of 2013, HHBS started a program which provides 1 hot meal and clean drinking water to each student. Today, I am asking for your help and support to continue our efforts and feed a mind, 1 child at a time.
Hi, my name is Fran. I am the president and founder of Helping Hands Bring Sunshine, a 501c3 not-for-profit organization. On behalf of the students of the school, we would like to thank you for visiting our campaign page. Please check out our perks. We have anything from a Skype video with the kids, to adding your name to the donor wall of the school, to receiving a handwritten thank you note from the students. And for just $300, you can feed a mind, 1 child at a time, for the entire year. Thank you.
We're going to take school supplies. We're collecting school supplies, pallets of clothing. We're going to take pallets of clothing to give out, just like we give out every year in back to school here. We're going to take pallets of clothing over there. We're taking Andre McDonald once again to give the students of the school brand new shoes. Every student will get some shoes. Every student will receive book bags and school supplies and everything they need. We're also collecting donations for tuition. The students that are there need to make sure that the rest of the year their tuition is paid. And we're collecting donations for salaries for the teachers. This is not charity. This is not a one-time thing. Okay? The Father's Wish has an all-of-the-above strategy when it comes to Haiti. Haiti has many, many, many issues that need to be addressed, and we can address them. Okay? So not only are we doing those specific things, but we're, number one, taking a film crew, 2 cameramen, and a sound man to document everything. All right?
How you doing, family? Once again, my name is Damon Leggett, and I got something to share with y'all. Home again. Home sweet home. Damon Leggett in the building. About to give a shout out to all my peeps from Oakwood to Pine Forge Academy and everywhere else in between. All of y'all people, y'all know the work. Y'all know past history and the past relationship has brought between us. Now I'm trying to let y'all know what the future holds. I've been blessed to fall down into the Orlando, Florida area. I've been blessed to enter a university called Full Sail University. And now I'm here to let you know, myself, we have built a team of individuals who can do anything in the entertainment industry. When I say anything, I'm talking from shooting videos to recording records and albums to digital media artists who could build websites to animators who can animate anything, shorts, anything you could think of, to gamers who could build games from scratch, to videographers, to you name it, we have it. And the reason I'm coming to you right now today is because we have all of these skills and these techniques here at this university.
We're also taking 2 young people from my mentoring program to expose them to service. We're also taking support staff for security and distribution of all of the items. We're also taking an economic development team. An economic development team to plant the seeds and start the process of getting Haiti up on their feet to be self-sufficient in many different areas. In a city and town near you, at home and abroad, in the U.S. and internationally. Summer 2015. Be there. During my run with Layish Inc. and Break the Cycle, I have collaborated with a host of organizations in order to provide individuals with access to resources. Some of these include the Good Samaritans, Community United Outreach, the Father's Wish Foundation, the Falcon's Nest Foundation, and most recently, It's From the Soul Hospital Administrator Edward Martin. And last but certainly not least, our exciting personal development partner, the 3% Access Network.
Going to try to impress upon you the beauty of believing. So when you get there, 2015, I don't know what it is. When you get there, I just need you to raise your hand, that thing that you're believing for in 2015. You ought to feel it, and I want you to practice what She standing up, y'all playing with it. She up with it like, ah! She might get it 6 months earlier just because of that whole little thing. Oh, you missed what I just said. Because of that whole little tantrum she just had. She about to get it 6 months earlier because she feeling it now in a way she wasn't feeling it before. You're not hearing what I'm saying? Because she believes she gonna make happen what probably wouldn't have happened had she not stood up and felt that thing. She felt it. She believed it. And because she believed it, she gonna bring it to her. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't by myself. Somebody know what I'm talking about. When I was studying and it would get hard and I feel like quit, I put the robe on, put the cap on, and play the music. I put my homework down, graduating with a degree in business, Mr. Eric Thomas. And I would just walk like, y'all not hearing what I'm saying? So I need somebody in the back. You came to Tampa discouraged. I need somebody in the back. You came to Tampa with your last money. And some of y'all came with somebody else's money. You came to Tampa with a hope and a dream. And I'm telling you, if you would just believe it before it happened, if you would just believe, if you would just believe that your day coming, that the sacrifices you are making today, they gonna pay off. But you gotta do me a favor. You can get all this information, you can get around all these people, but if you do not believe, it ain't gonna happen. Oh, but if you believe, you can go from a high school dropout. I prayed to God and said, God, I just need one favor, God. May 8th, 2015, 3:30 when I graduate. Just let my grandma live, God. That's all I'm asking. Let my grandma live. Let my grandma see her baby go from being homeless and a high school dropout to getting that PhD, and let her know that her offsprings made it happen.
Wow. We started from the bottom, now we're here. I first want to give honor to God for His grace and favor on my life. I grew up very poor in Washington, D.C. Graduated from high school reading on the 6th grade level, strung out on cocaine in the 80s. Became institutionalized on a bus, and then started my own business and been blessed to make millions of dollars. But what I'm excited about is to start my foundation and go back and to pour in a lot of at-risk kids in the ghettos of Washington, D.C., and to help them to see beyond their circumstances. I also want to thank my wife. I tell you, I'm nothing without this beautiful woman here. She's my best friend. She's my business partner. And she's the air I breathe every day. Here's what I want to share with you real briefly. When you share your story, you know, God loves humility, yes? Yes. And what happens is, when you share your story, you bless a lot of people. You know, and that's why I share my story the way that I did earlier, how I was strung out. I was a slave to drugs for 4 years and was delivered by God's grace and favor. And then became institutionalized on a bus for 18 years. You know, the reason I share that story, because I want to free others. And as I free others, I get power. It's still a lot of pain there. I get power over the pain. And it's a lifetime journey. Every time I share that story, I get power. And God gets the glory.
Right, I'm here live with Sonny and King Pinion. Look, they're here all the way from the upward parts of Maryland. But I'm going to tell you this, they're here for a reason, because they're one of the top producers in this business.
of course, we're back in Africa. We're back to the motherland where it all started. So we are so excited every time we're back here, and just to play the part in making this a reality in Nigeria has been just a blessing for us.
Nigeria actually started as a dream. It had been our wish, and so in 2008 we made that dream a reality by actually flying into Nigeria, not knowing where the opportunity was going to be for us in the country. But 2 years into that, by God's grace, we've been able to launch Nigeria.
You know, we walk around, we have an opportunity to be able to give back. The other day we went to one village that had never had water for 26 years. You know, we could just take care of a borehole project that now provides clean, drinkable water in that village. We're able to inspire people and give them hopes. I mean, it's just so wonderful to be a part of that.
I know that as we're rolling out our expansion into Nigeria, we're going to employ hundreds of Nigerians who otherwise would have been unemployed. So to me, that's really giving back to the continent where we're both from. And we also just cherish the opportunity to offer our water projects across the country. The first one being in a village called Agboyi in Lagos.
Yep.
I know that that's just the beginning of the Giving Back program in the nearest future. I think that the essence of living is to be able to leave something back for your kids and their generation. And I have a large family, and so does Sonny. And so just to be able to provide for them today, and also being assured that when we pass on, we would have built a business that could take care of them, it's been a blessing.
And we have several different other initiatives. So what you can do if you want to support, we're going to be 100% transparent. All right. We're looking for individuals, churches, organizations, you name it, to support this initiative, the Father's Wish for Haiti. You can contribute, you can make donations, you can become a sponsor of the film crew, you can become a sponsor of the clothing that will be handed out, you can become a sponsor of the whole trip, you can become a sponsor of the travel of the team to Haiti, you can become a sponsor of our ground transportation to and from the events, you can become a sponsor of the lodging there, you can become a sponsor of the school tuition, you could become a sponsor of the salaries for the teachers, you could become a sponsor of medical supplies to the hospital, you could become a sponsor of the medical staff salary, you can sponsor any and every single thing that's going on in Haiti. You can make a contribution and become a sponsor. And becoming a sponsor for the Father's Wish business, when we hand these items out, we hand it out in your name as an individual, in your name as an organization, in your name as a church. If you become a sponsor of the video team, not only will you get video footage, but your logos goes into the production of the final edit of the film. Thanks to our film sponsor, blah, 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 blah. When you become a sponsor of this event, we're going to make t-shirts. You guys can help sponsor this event by just buying the t-shirts for the Father's Wish for Haiti t-shirts, which is going to have our sponsors on it. And your organization can buy a t-shirt for everybody in your organization or everybody in your church. And you guys could take a picture in your t-shirts. And when we go over and we give those kids those school supplies, we'll give them a picture of your church or your organization in your t-shirts and saying this gift was from this sponsor. The Allegheny East Conference, Pine Forge Academy, Oakwood University, Mount Sinai Seventh-day Adventist Church, the Maywood Seventh-day Adventist Church, the Maywood Department of Recreation. You name it, any organization that I've ever dealt with, any family member, any friend, any alumnus of any institution that I've attended, Full Sail University, Pine Forge Academy, Oakwood University, you name it, this is to you. Any classmate, any friend, you can sponsor this organization, sponsor this trip. It is just the beginning. This is going to be a biannual trip that we will do. We will do it twice a year, every year. And you will be able to see the development that takes place in Haiti from the Father's Wish Foundation. Support us. Marty is doing an awesome and phenomenal job, and we will not let him fail. Let's meet the needs and change some lives in Haiti and all across our country and around the world. This is not just for Haiti. We're just starting with Haiti, and we'd love for you to be a part.